The basics of singular and plural subjects. Imagine stepping into a conversation where someone says, "The group of students are excited about their trip." Did something feel off? Maybe it was a little jarring, like hearing a wrong musical note in a symphony. That's because, in this sentence, the subject and verb don't agree. The subject, group, is singular, but the verb are suggests plurality. These small missteps can confuse readers or listeners and dilute the clarity of communication. Language is all about connection, and understanding the basics of singular and plural subjects is like learning the rules of a game. Mastering these rules helps you play seamlessly and ensures that your thoughts are conveyed accurately. Whether you're crafting a heartfelt email, writing a compelling story, or presenting a professional report, knowing how singular and plural subjects work will elevate your language. Let's take this journey together and explore the fascinating world of singular and plural subjects. By the end, you'll have a new appreciation for these grammar fundamentals and their profound impact on effective communication. Understanding singular and plural subjects. At its core, a subject is the person, place, thing, or idea that a sentence is about. The subject dictates the verb in a sentence, determining whether it's singular or plural. A singular subject refers to one entity, while a plural subject refers to more than one. For example, the cat sleeps has a singular subject, cat, while the cat's sleep has a plural subject, cats. The verb changes accordingly to match the subject. This seems simple enough, but the complexity arises when we delve deeper into nuanced cases involving compound subjects, collective nouns, and indefinite pronouns. Singular subjects and their verbs. Singular subjects always take singular verbs. Verbs in singular form often end in s or es in the present tense. For example, he runs every morning or she writes beautifully. Singular subjects are straightforward when the subject is clearly one person, place, thing, or idea. However, singular subjects can sometimes appear plural because of additional modifiers. For instance, in the sentence "The basket of apples is heavy," the subject is basket, which is singular. The phrase "of apples" is a modifier and does not affect the verb. Plural subjects and their verbs. Plural subjects take plural verbs, and the verb in this case does not end in s in the present tense. Consider the sentence "The students enjoy learning." Here, students is the plural subject, and enjoy is the plural verb. Plural subjects are easier to recognize when they explicitly involve more than one entity. Compound subjects and their rules. Compound subjects are formed when two or more subjects are joined by conjunctions such as and, or nor. When two subjects are joined by and, they typically take a plural verb, as in Tom and Jerry are best friends. However, when the compound subject refers to a singular idea or entity, it takes a singular verb, like mac and cheese is my favorite dish. When subjects are joined by or nor, the verb agrees with the subject closest to it. For example, neither the teacher nor the students are ready and neither the students nor the teacher is ready illustrate this rule. Collective nouns, singular or plural. Collective nouns like team, family, herd, or audience represent a group of individuals but are treated as singular or plural depending on context. When the group is acting as one unit, it takes a singular verb, as in "the team is winning." When the focus is on the individuals within the group, it takes a plural verb, as in "the team are discussing their strategies." Singular nouns that appear plural. Certain nouns may look plural because they end in s but are singular in meaning. Words like news, mathematics, and physics fall into this category. For instance, "The news is alarming" treats news as singular, even though it seems plural. Plural nouns that appear singular. Conversely, some nouns always appear in a plural form but refer to singular items. Examples include scissors, trousers, and glasses. For example, "The scissors are sharp" treats scissors as plural because the word inherently refers to a pair of items. Indefinite pronouns as singular or plural subjects. Indefinite pronouns like everyone, someone, nobody, and each are singular and take singular verbs. For example, everyone is excited about the event. These pronouns emphasize individuals within a group, even though they may imply more than one person. Other indefinite pronouns, such as few, many, several, and both, are plural and take plural verbs. For example, many were invited to the party. Some indefinite pronouns, such as all, some, and none, can be singular or plural depending on context. For instance, all of the cake is gone is singular because cake is singular, whereas all of the cookies are gone is plural because cookies is plural. Titles and singular concepts, titles of books, movies, or other works, even if they appear plural, are treated as singular. For example, The Chronicles of Narnia is a popular series uses a singular verb is, because the title is considered one entity. Relative clauses in subject-verb agreement. When a relative clause begins with who, which, or that, the verb in the clause must agree with the subject it describes. For example, in She is one of the players who excel at soccer, the verb excel agrees with players, which is plural. Special phrases that affect agreement. Certain phrases, like a number of or the number of, can influence whether the subject is treated as singular or plural. A number of students are participating treats the subject as plural, while the number of participants is surprising treats it as singular. Expressions like one of those who also follow specific rules. For example, he is one of those writers who inspire millions uses the plural verb inspire to match writers. Why understanding singular and plural subjects is crucial. Clarity in communication is the cornerstone of effective writing and speaking. Misusing singular and plural subjects can lead to confusion and undermine credibility. For instance, in professional settings, errors in subject-verb agreement can detract from the impact of a presentation or document. Understanding these basics is not just about following grammar rules, it's about enhancing precision, professionalism, and engagement in communication. Whether you're crafting a story, writing an academic paper, or delivering a speech, mastering singular and plural subjects ensures your message resonates clearly. Developing mastery through practice. Achieving mastery over singular and plural subjects requires consistent practice. Reading widely and paying attention to how subjects and verbs are used in various contexts can strengthen your understanding. Writing regularly and reviewing your work for subject-verb agreement is equally important. Proofreading and editing are invaluable in catching mistakes that might slip through during the writing process. Over time, these habits will help you develop an intuitive grasp of singular and plural subjects, making your communication effortless and impactful. Singular and plural subjects are the unsung heroes of effective communication. They operate quietly in the background, ensuring that our sentences make sense and flow smoothly. But what happens when these rules are intentionally bent or broken? Can such creative liberties enhance communication or storytelling? In our next exploration, we'll dive into how breaking grammar rules, including those governing singular and plural subjects, can sometimes create a greater impact. Get ready to challenge the boundaries of traditional grammar and explore the art of creative expression. Stay tuned for insights that will redefine how you view the rules of language.